Now that spring is here, I thought that it would be nice to update my hobby basket, which I have here. You've probably actually seen this concept before. Some people call it an analog bag or even like an anti-doom scroll basket. But if you are unfamiliar with it, the main idea is that you fill a canvas bag or a basket like this with all sorts of analog hobbies, so choosing screen-free time becomes easier. It will totally differ from person to person what you fill your basket with depending on your interests, but some of the things you can include in your hobby basket are books, journals, craft supplies, magazines even, really anything you like to do or you're interested in. The goal is simply to make hobbies accessible, low pressure, and part of everyday life. The truth is that I haven't really used mine in a while, mainly because it was hidden behind this armchair, so it was really difficult to access it, but also because some of the things I have in here are no longer relevant to me or I'm not that interested in them at the moment. Like, I have this notebook that I use for poem writing, but I haven't really picked it up lately, and I don't even read that much poetry, which usually means that I will not write it as much. So I think that I will just put it away for a while, and maybe I will come back to writing poems in a couple of weeks. I also still have my old Japanese junk journal, which holds a lot of memories from the time that I was living in Japan, which was honestly such an amazing experience, and I still miss Japan so much, even to this day. But the journal itself is already completed, so I will need to put it away and make space for some new hobbies and activities I would love to do this spring. For example, I got this origami paper and this crochet set, both are from Flying Tiger. And origami is something that I've been planning on doing for such a long time. This feels so nostalgic to me, so I definitely want to include it. But the thing is that I've never done crochet in my life, so it might be a little bit too ambitious, but it was just so cute, and I wanted to start with a smaller project to see if I even like it or not. And I just hope that it will not be like a complete mess or anything like that. So yeah, let's update my hobby basket.
Some days I got no use for it all. Working hard, making less. Some days are bad, bad at best.
So it's already getting a little bit dark, but I thought that we still have some time to try to do some origami. I've already set everything up. And although I love the whole analog trend and going offline, I still have quite a few hobbies that are online, like playing video games or digital gardening. And I wanted origami to be a 100% screen-free hobby. So instead of watching tutorials online for doing origami, I borrowed a book from the library. I saw that this book has a tutorial on how to make a corgi, and it was really cute. But my only problem is that it was marked as pretty difficult, so I will save that for another time. And for now, I'm going to stick with the very classic crane origami. It's actually considered a pretty easy one, so I'm going to sit down and we'll see how it turns out. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day, and I'm super happy because we have really nice weather today. It was actually supposed to rain, but the sun is still shining, and it's been like this all week, which makes me super happy because this winter was especially dark, even more so than usual. So it's already a great day. Also, I wanted to tell you that the hobby basket is already working. Last night, I was rewatching Girl Interrupted, and sometimes when I watch movies, I get the urge to do something with my hands, especially if the movie is not very interesting and I'm not that invested in it. So because I placed my hobby basket right next to the couch, I picked up my fidget toy, which I know that technically is not a hobby, but as long as it keeps me off my phone and keeps my hands busy, I'm happy with it. But anyway, the plan for today is to refresh my home for spring. I have a few new decorations, and also I'm going to pick up some of the old ones I put away. And also I think it would be nice to spend some time on hobbies today. Maybe I will read or play some video games in the afternoon, but yeah, we'll see. So before getting into the actual decoration part of this video, I wanted to show you a couple things I got recently from the charity shop. First, we have this super cute Winnie the Pooh clock, and because of the colors, I plan to add this to my office, which has a lot of greens and browns. Basically, my vision for that room is that I want it to feel kind of like a Studio Ghibli movie, so very like warm, cozy and homey, filled with all sorts of trinkets and memories. And speaking of trinkets, a couple weeks ago I found these Kinder Egg toys at the charity shop, and it made me so happy. I have never seen people mention them online, but as a kid, I used to be obsessed with them. Had a huge collection, so I had to get these. Then we have this little alien toy from Toy Story and a Super Mario toy, which actually was McDonald's toy from like 9 years ago. And this little twin stars figurine as well. I also got this little mint green vase. The color is really pretty and I like this because it has such a fun shape and I think that it's going to be perfect for spring. And the last piece I picked up is this little decoration, and this one is actually not thrifted. I got this one from Pepco, but it was so pretty that I just couldn't leave there. So I finished decorating the house and I got pretty tired. So I was thinking that I will sit down a little bit, relax, and maybe play some video games. Currently I am playing with the Tiny Bookshop, which, if you don't know, is like a super cozy video game where you own a little bookshop, sell all kinds of different books, and it's really sweet and nice and very relaxing, which will be perfect for today. And for snacks, I was thinking that I will have some tea bag cookies. I made them a couple days ago and they turned out really good. I'm definitely saving that recipe for later. I'm just not sure that I'm going to remake them, at least not in that shape, because it took quite a lot of time, especially because of those decorations, like adding those paper little thingies, so they actually look like tea bags, not just a random cookie. So yeah, to replenish my energy, I'm just going to have some cookies and some tea and just going to play for a while, and then later maybe we can read or even color. I was thinking like coloring would be really nice, but yeah, we'll see anyhow.